A humid day today, but yeah, it's expected. Yeah, today's gonna be a short one because I have someone to come home to repair my indoor dryer. Yeah, it's busted. It's been like 5 years, so I think it's time for a repair. Sorry, not a repair, a replacement. So, how are you guys doing today? I was about to say, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you can hear me clearly because right now I'm holding my camera with my left hand and the distance between my face and the camera is closer than usual. That would mean that my face is bigger than usual. So anyway, yeah, just gonna do a short one, perhaps just 30 kilometers and then go home. To be honest, my legs are good. I just had a can be intense session with Edwin, G, my wife, and L. It was painful. So, not just my legs, my whole body is aching. But anyway, all good. Boop says I'm good to go. I'm in the green, so let's just put it that way. Oh look, sunrise. Beautiful. So I think today is a good day to talk about who I am. So I mean, I'm just gonna do getting to know Junaidi. By the way, if you do not know who I am, my name is Junaidi. Nice to meet you, YouTube. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. It means a lot to me, okay? So anyhow, yeah. The sun is godly here. Welcome to one of my favorite places on earth. This is my decompression area. So peaceful. Testing, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Great. Yep, okay. Welcome back to my channel, people. Wow, what a humid day, but it's okay. As expected. So, yes, let's get to know me, shall we? Me. Okay, I don't have a lot of juice in my camera right now, so let's just speed this up. I'll try my very best to, introduce myself to you. By the way, my name is Junaidi, Junaidi Kusnong. That's my last name, and I am an average cyclist in Singapore. I'm right now at Seletar Aerospace. Sorry, not Seletar Aerospace. I mean the area, but I'm at this place called Wheelers Estate. Wheelers Estate. Don't mind me. Let me just borrow your cute little vehicle here for content purpose. So anyway, like most people, I have a day job. I'm a teacher. Also a musician. I used to be a full-time musician, but I'm no longer doing that. So from time to time I'll just cover bands who need my expertise. I play the drums, by the way. So yeah, so let's talk about when I started cycling. I think like most Singaporeans here, including myself, I started cycling during COVID-19. Yeah, I think that goes to most cyclists here in Singapore, like 70% of us. I'm glad to have met a lot of people that brought me into this world of cycling. Oberg, thank you. Asfar, Hairi, you guys got me into cycling like way deep than I should, and I've been spending nonsense on bicycles and other bike paraphernalia. So let's talk about my cycling journey. So like how I started. Also, let's just talk about my first bike. My first bike was a mountain bike. So I got it from Carousel. Bought it off from someone, I don't really remember who. It was a long time ago. So I bought it along with my wife. My wife had another bike, a mountain bike as well. Sold it off now, but she's riding a Canyon mountain bike. And after a while I was like, there's a lot of like road cyclists whizzing past us. And I was like, let's give that a try. And then one fine day, I told my wife, you know what, I want to try road cycling. And then, of course, she said, it's dangerous lah, don't don't ride on the road. It's dangerous, doesn't make sense. The roads are for motorists and vehicles and whatnot. I was like, I mean, I've ridden mountain bikes before, like when I was way younger. I've never ridden a so-called bullhorn kind of like downwards handlebar kind of thing. So I wanted to try that and just experience new things. So my first proper road bike was a Tribun from Decathlon. It was a heavy as shit bicycle. It was an aluminum bike with carbon forks. That's how it's usually marketed, right? I got it for about maybe $700 to $800. It was decent. Until one fine day, I was riding my first road bike experience at TMCR. So I was riding, and then I thought I was the shit, right? And then moments later, a bunch of like legit road cyclists just whizzed past me, and then I was like, damn, they are fast. I tried to keep up, and I couldn't. And my speed was going at 22 to 25 kilometers. Back then, when I just started cycling, I thought 22 to 25 kilometers was like the bomb, right? But those guys, I think they were going like about 38, 40, and I was like blown away. Like, how come? Why were they so fast? And then one of them in the group slowed down and then cycled next to me and had a conversation with me. And it was, I think it was Abang Zahid. He's in this group called Oberg Cycling Club, bunch of nice guys. So and we talked about bikes and stuff. So I wanted to buy my first carbon bike. So it was bike shopping time. It was carbon bike shopping time. Then I went to this shop. The shop owner didn't look pleased. He was just like doing his own thing. I think he was reading a newspaper. It was like, hey, a customer just walked in, and this was during peak COVID. Like, things were running out stock fast, right? You couldn't even find like proper bikes back then. So I went in and I told the uncle, hi uncle, I would like to buy a road bicycle and this is my budget. And then guess what? He laughed at me lah. I told him my budget is about 800 to 1,500, and then he laughed at me and said, hey boy, cannot lah, haha, you cannot buy a road bike with this kind of budget. Then I was like, what? And then how much should I have? Then he said at least 4 to 5k. And I was like, bloody shit, road bikes are expensive. I didn't believe him, so I went online. I mean, I should have done this way earlier lah, before heading to his shop. And then I was online. I was on Canyon's website. Okay, Canyon's website. For some reason, that was the first website I went to, not Bianchi, not Trek, but it was Canyon. So I went online and I searched up, and I was like, hey, yeah, it's about 4,000, 5,000. But there was one that caught my eye. It was an endurance selling for 2,000 plus. It was in stock. I was surprised that it was in stock. The rest of the bikes were out of stock, and it was in my size. And then I was like, just on impulse, since I wanted to get a bike, my budget was 800 to 1,500, and I was like telling my wife, hey Sherry, I can't find decent bikes at this range, so you know what, can I just stretch my budget a little bit? And yeah, okay, so it was about 2,500, so I ordered it online. To my surprise, it arrived in 3 days. I was like, what? A bike from, I don't know, I think it was shipped from Germany or somewhere, or some other parts. Ooh, pigeon. Sorry, got distracted. Some other parts of the world. Right, the point is, I got my bike in 3 days. So I got my bike in 3 days, damn excited, so I cycled. But you know what, it didn't end there. I needed more gear. I looked for cycling kits, and I looked at Map, I looked at Santini, and they were like what the hell, it was like more than $100. I was like, this is what cycling is all about. It was about spending, but you know what, I liked it, I loved it so much, I didn't mind spending, so I spent. And then it got too much, and I was like, let's go for some AliExpress cycling kit. And then I got this bunch of lame kits. I thought it was cool back then lah, okay? So this is me. And then yeah, so I got the cycling kit, and then I cycled with, you know, Asfa, Dafe, Ashri. I mean, you do not know them, I'm just dropping names. And then I got fitter, I got faster, and then I used to use a Magine bike computer, and now I'm using a Garmin 530. I am still using it, always with me. It's, you know, it works wonders. It does the job. So I don't see any reason to change it, unless Garmin, if you are watching this, you wanna, you know, sponsor me, please go ahead. I just take it lah, okay? So anyway, yeah, and then I got faster, I got fitter. I was like, I'm so hooked to the data that's given me, you know. It's like, oh, recovery this, recovery that, VO2 max got increased. What else? My FTP, oh crap, you know, it's so fun. It's like playing RPG, you know, RPG games. So it's like looking at myself in the flesh in real time, getting fitter and fitter. And then I wanted more. I bought a trainer, and then I cycled, and I was like trying to get my wife into, you know, the same sport. That didn't last long. But Sherry, thank you so much for entertaining me. You're the best. So yeah, got a trainer, and again I got fitter. And then my rides, my average, it got from 30 kilometers per hour to 32, 33, and then I got stronger. But you know, I never had that I would like to go for a race kind of mentality. I had to, of course, upgrade to another bike, and it can't just stop right there, right? You know what I mean, cyclists. So from endurance, sorry, it's not Canyon Endurance, I'm so sorry, it's Canyon Endurace. I think that's how it's marketed. It's Canyon Endurace. So after Endurace, for some reason, back then I was a Canyon fanboy. Then I bought Canyon Ultimate. Now it's like, whoa, this bike is totally different. It's lighter, it's faster, it's a climbing bike. I'm not much of a climber. I think I'm a puncher lah. If you ask me what's my, you know, ride profile, I like to see short hills. I just like to punch, you know. I mean, aside from that, yeah, a Canyon Ultimate. Okay, so I was at the peak of my fitness. I got faster, you know, and then sadly work got more stressful. Life kicked in, you know, just for some reason I can't explain why, man. So just for some reason I stopped cycling altogether. Guess for how long? For 3 years, or maybe slightly shorter than that, like 2.5 years, I don't know. But yeah, I stopped cycling altogether. I did not touch my bicycle. In fact, I sold it away for 1,800 to a so-called second-hand bike dealer. Yeah, you know, and it was just an elephant in the room. I had to get rid of it. I wasn't cycling anyway, right? And then fast forward till quite recently, I got into cycling again, and I am no longer that 75 kg dude. I'm more than that. As you can see, I'm not gonna tell you the exact numbers, but yeah, this bicycle was on impulse. So one fine day I went to KH Cycles. Now I had some intention to buy a new bike, you know, but it wasn't planned in a manner whereby, you know, wait, what bike should I buy, you know. But I know KH was carrying Bianchi, Luke, and Scott. Yeah, I think they do carry more, but yeah, those are the three prominent brands that I can remember. So I was looking at Luke, Bianchi, or Scott. For some reason, don't ask me why, I was attracted to Bianchi more than Luke. A lot of people were telling me, you should buy Luke. No. I got the Bianchi instead, because, you know, it was just calling for my name. It's like, Junaidi, buy me. So I bought the Bianchi, and I was blown away. You know why? This is my first aero bike. So it's a nice kind of like progression, right? It's like scaffolded in such a way that I started off with an endurance bike, and then a climbing bike, and then next an aero bike. So this guy changed my life. This guy changed the way I ride my bicycle. It's like because it's an aero bike. It's meant to go fast. It's meant to go, "Woo, I'm the best cyclist in the world. Woo, I'm the best cyclist in the world. I'm the best cyclist in the world." You know, so it's so fast. But of course, it depends on your legs, you know, and your overall fitness. But yeah, it's a zippy bike, if you ask me, and I enjoy every second with it. So now I am getting back into vlogging. I said getting back because I used to vlog 3 years ago during COVID. So I'm just gonna do this again. It's just to feed my creative soul. I like to, you know, do something else that is away from work, not work. You know, editing my videos is very therapeutic to me. So you know, sitting in front, you know, cutting, splicing, and whatever not is very therapeutic. So I'm just gonna leave it right here. I hope you've enjoyed watching me and listening to me blabber, yapping away about my life story. So yeah, nice to see you. I'll, you know, catch you again next time, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I am Junaidi. Hope to see you again. Bye.